Sneako just got a whole lot worse.
So isn't this a $5,000 program to learn how to sell sales?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, listen, I got a problem with you.
Fake Muslim donated $1. Why did your snake employee call me and try to convince me to drop 5 bands on some active income upsell?
That's not true.
So recently, Sneako launched this program, Active Income. If you don't know what it is, it's basically just a Hustlers University, real world copycat, whatever Andrew Tate is doing, where he apparently has mentors or coaches teaching you how to make money online.
So I'm one of the directors over here at Active Income with Sneako and the boys, and the reason for the call today is we have an inner circle program where we teach people how to make $10,000 to $20,000 a week, whether that be through TikTok, high ticket closing and sales, or Amazon FBA or Airbnb arbitrage. Have you ever heard of any of those things before?
And so I decided to see what's up with it so you don't have to. I decided to buy it so you don't have to. Basically, it was one big, huge scam.
In the program, I'll learn how to sell and then also sell to people active income.
So yeah, basically, I can actually, if you're interested in getting signed up, I could get Sneako or maybe Casey on this call.
So they offered 3 packages. There was a $20 one, a $50 one, and a $100 one. I bought the $20 package, and it came with a couple sections. A fitness section, which I don't know how a fitness section is relevant to active income making money. There's a high ticket awareness, basically a sales course. There's an editing course, which they're still adding videos to it, so it's unfinished. And a finance course. I haven't really looked through the courses yet. For all we know, they could be good courses and they could have valuable information.
Alright, so this is an update on active income after I had a chance to go through and look at the courses. Most of the courses in active income are literally the exact same videos from his old program, the Creativity Kit. So he's just reselling the same exact videos on another program. It's nothing original, half of it is unfinished, and the part that is finished is 50% reused content. I also wanted to point out that there was no way to cancel your subscription. On the website, there's nothing about canceling or no way to cancel. But I did find a support email, so I emailed them about it and asked them if I could cancel my subscription. They told me my subscription was canceled, and when I went back to the Active Income website, I was kicked out of it. So basically, I paid for a full month, but because I didn't want to pay for the next month, my subscription ended early. That's just poor business practices.
But that's not the problem. The problem is that active income is actually a pyramid scheme. Once I joined, I was required to set up a meeting link, a one-on-one call to get started into active income. So I didn't really know what the call was about. I didn't even notice that it was one-to-one. I thought it was just an introduction call that will explain everything that's in the program. All I knew was that it was mandatory to get in, so I signed up and forgot about it. So the day of the meeting comes and I don't really remember it, but I get a call from one of the people.
I think I did a sales calls with you before. Are you the one with the 2 missing teeth?
Yep, that's me, bro. I'm just kind of reaching out again. That's me. I'm still in number 1, still first place. But yeah, that's me, Antonio.
They asked me to get on the Zoom call. I'm kind of surprised, oh shoot, I didn't even know. And it was kind of cool, they're actually calling me, but I didn't think in my head, why would they want me to be on the call so bad? That's when I realized it was a one-to-one call, and it was basically a sales call.
If you want to figure out the price, we can figure out the price. My job here is to basically get you into the program and get you making $5 to 10 grand a month. Or a week, I'm sorry.
He wanted me to pay $5,000 to learn how to become a salesman so that I could get more people into active income, and I would receive a commission on it. So basically, Sneako runs the active income. He's at the top. He has these salespeople, and everyone is required to have a call with them where they try to convince them to pay $5,000 and become a salesman. If you paid, you would have became one of their salesmen, and you would receive a commission from everyone else that pays $5,000, which is essentially how a pyramid scheme works. This commission keeps getting smaller and smaller. For example, the sales guy gets 30%. I would get like 5%, you know what I mean? He was basically running and forcing people to join these pyramid scheme sales call. So I was on call with the guy and I was entertaining it for a bit. I was answering his questions. We were talking through it. I was getting to know the program. It was a first red flag that I was put into a sales call without even knowing. But then afterwards, it got worse. Whenever he was convincing me to join, I was telling him the reasons why I wouldn't want to join. The guy just straight up left the call mid-sentence.
Listen, you know I got a problem with you because I was on the call and whenever I didn't want to do it, you just left the call. So I felt like disrespected.
When?
I was a little surprised about the unprofessionalism.
I will say though,
Mm-hmm.
if people aren't interested in stuff like that, I do not want to waste my time. So I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
But, I'll be. I don't like tire kickers, bro. So like, I'm just calling all my old leads and stuff like that. People that I put that needed a follow up, and you were on there. So.
I mean, we got Sneako, a big influencer. He recently just dropped his video called Letter to Mecca, which gained a lot of respect from me because I'm Muslim myself. So to see him run a pyramid scheme, which is literally against the religion, with unprofessional salesmen who leave the call mid-sentence while you're having a sentence, they just leave if they don't see that you're convinced enough to pay $5,000 and join their pyramid scheme. Sneako already had a bad reputation, but he somehow finds a way to keep making it worse and worse. So I wanted to make a video on this and share my experience and try to get people to not join the course, not join this program. I try to get as much people not to join this pyramid scheme, because sure, you could decline it and still have access to the videos, but the fact that you're forced onto a sales call and heavily pressured into joining the pyramid scheme.
So if you want to work for Sneako and Active Income, I love it here. I'm actually getting flown out to Miami next weekend to go be on a Fresh and Fit podcast and go meet Sneako and the Nelk Boys and Aiden Ross and Dion.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty immoral, man, and it's just very scummy. After the call, I messaged some of the people inside of this program, and it's not looking good, man. One guy was telling me that he was actually convinced to sign up to pay $1,000 per month, but he changed his mind after he already signed up. So they're getting these people to sign up to this pyramid scheme. People are falling for this and no one's talking about it. More and more people are joining this pyramid scheme. They're getting heavily pressurized into joining a sales call where they're convinced to pay up $5,000, and if you don't do it,
I had to pay the $5,000 too, bro. And now I'm gonna get to go meet Sneako and Neon. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. To sum it up, I bought Active Income so you wouldn't have to, and it turned out to be a pyramid scam. In the next video, I'll be joining Hamza's Adonis school, and I'll be sharing my experience on that. So if you want to know if that's another scam or not, make sure you stick around, and I'll see you next time.
I mean, last week I made $11,000. Like, it's insane, and I've been doing it. I started November.
Just hung up on him just like he hung up on me. RP, little bro.